Yeah, so do you think that I will have so much time to go knock door by door and say, hey, give me your son so I can change him? And this is something I'm going to highlight here for people who are going to care too much and be friends with people who care too much. One thing, be careful who you're around with. If you're around with a useless people and sit down and do nothing and watch drama movie and scrolling in a shit kind of content, you need to know that people like me have zero time to do all that. We don't even have a chance to create all that story. You know why? Because we're so busy
doing things
and chase what is matter. That's why we doesn't give a F. Doesn't mean we're heartless. We just have
other things that we give an F about.
Yeah. So do you think that I will have so much time to go knock door by door and say, hey, give me your son so I can change him? Give me your daughter, I'm going to change him to be a better. I don't have that time.
No time, no energy.
People think I have that smart. I barely have time with my daughter. Let's just make it clear.
She has no time for you.
I don't even have time for myself enough.
Yeah.
I'm sick. You want to see my back? Come. You see that?
The back comes from gua sha, right?
Yeah.
Gua sha is
a way to show you
how much toxins she has in her body.
And I'm still have to work. Do you understand?
She still has to work.
Your children is not important to me.
It's important
I don't give a F.
Yeah, it's true. That one I agree. And this one we talk about this. Maybe not about the F part or not.
Yeah.
But we talk about this just a bit earlier only.
Yeah.
How should I put this? What your parents are afraid of is not
true.
It's not true, and it's not the fact that you change. What I see all the time is because you change to be a different person.
You grow.
From what they know, and now they can no longer control you. Right? Okay, let's just put it this way. If you change, your parents will have to change in the way they deal with you.
Yeah.
And some parents, they don't like that. They don't like the change. That's why they say you have become a changed person. Sometimes when people tell me I've become a changed person, I would say I would hope so. If I am the same person as I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 1 year ago, then I'm not growing at all. That means I am the same. How can you be the same now at 30 years old than when you are a baby? It's not going to happen like that. You should be changing. And you should be changing in the way that matters to you. In the way that matters to you. And sometimes it is difficult. I'm not saying that you need to cut off your family or your loved ones. But sometimes you need to balance your interaction with them. And whatever they say to you, you can understand. You can say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. But does it mean I have to take on your view of the world? It doesn't mean that. But at the same time, it also means that you cannot force your parents or people who don't want to take on your view of the world. Does it make sense? So it's like you kind of understand them because you were where they were. So you understand their fears, their insecurities, where they're coming from. But you are now in a new place where they have no idea about.
Yeah.
Right? And if they are not willing to open up and listen, there is no way you can stuff that information into their brain. So the best way is to balance and decide what you want to care about and how much you want to care. I would say family, if your family is loving and you love your family, not those kind where it's abusive and toxic, etc., but where loving family, where there's a difference in the amount of knowledge and ignorance, it's just about balancing. Like, okay, maybe I care about the life and death, but not about the everyday thing. So there's a balance between how much I care, so that I don't get drained and I can still put, because your time and energy is limited, 24 hours a day. How much energy you have? Sometimes you fall sick, 80% energy left, 24 hours a day. When you decide what you really care about, that's when you can focus on those things and not like, you're not just let everybody, you're not just mindlessly giving your time and energy away to things that don't matter. Right? That's when you can say, I don't care. And this doesn't matter to me, I don't care. Right? Because be intentional, that's what I'm saying. about the amount and number of Fs that you're giving to the people around you
Yeah.
and the things that's happening around you. Okay.
And you see,
wow.
this what I gave an F about, and even I, not in my 100%, the commitment I give a F about something is beyond myself.
Yeah. It's bigger.
I'm saying that to show with you that, you see,
You're practicing it. Yeah.
behind a shoulder of a woman like me, I have a lot of things going on that I cannot show the world. So do Denise. But we choose to care in certain things that we
We're not
commit to do it.
perfect. Yeah. We have stuff going on.
And we honest to our audience, we honest to our viewer, we honest to people that watching us every day, that people still believe and trust us and committed to be here with us. One thing for sure that we know that it is matter. As the moment we decide to change and support to help young people,
Or
we
whoever wants to learn.
whoever want to learn and change their life, to speak up, to have a space to speak up, and they should allow to speak up. That's what matters to us, right? Because that's what we don't have in our the earlier
Because
years.
that time and internet wasn't so
Yeah.
prevalent.
Yeah.
YouTube wasn't so prevalent, and I didn't get it when I'm okay. This is getting me a bit emotional, but it's just suddenly coming up for me right now, and I will share this with you guys. When we first started doing this YouTube with, and I didn't really understand. I was just like, oh, it's something fun to do. Let's do it. And I know that I like talking, and I enjoy being in front of the camera, and that's what started me on it. And then recently I realized I started to sense a bigger and bigger purpose behind what we are doing. Not okay, I'm not saying that what we are saying everything is 100% right or suitable for everybody, but it's just sharing our personal experience, right? And I realized that there is so much, for lack of a better word, not so valuable content out there that the people nowadays are just taking in all this information, that I feel like if I have experiences and information of value to share, all the more I should share. Because otherwise, it's like feeding the black wolf and the white wolf, right? The voices of those that is sharing things like you should get a new bag, you should go travel, you deserve it, and etc etc, it's just going to get louder and louder. And then people will think, oh, all that matters is getting a new bag, right? If to make me happy, all I have to do is go on a trip, get a new car, get a bigger house, or whatever it is that people are saying nowadays. And I realized that it's important to speak up, because otherwise all the other things that people are learning is just not so much of value for your brain. It's just like a look and go, like, oh, okay, you're having fun, that's great for you. So how does that help me in my life? It doesn't. It just distracts me from the misery of my life, and it doesn't help me to uplift myself or grow or become better or change my life or whatever it is. Share and subscribe, and we will see you guys at the next episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda
And
Spice.
I'm Denise and Nice. Bye.